Hey, what's happening, everybody? Ali Tarafdar back with yet another video. Today, I want to talk to you guys about the reality of what credit repair looks like moving forward, the future, and hopefully basically giving you context and reference to what to do if you're just starting your credit repair journey. Last couple of videos, we discussed a whole lot of stuff about, the changes that are happening, right? Some of the things that you need to anticipate, authorized users, some of the things about trade lines. And what if you were to start your journey to build your credit from scratch? What does that look like? And why you should pay attention to these things, because obviously there's something there for you and you want to leverage your personal credit for whatever reasons you want to do it for. It could be because you want to leverage it for funding. It could be because you want to leverage it because you want real estate. Or perhaps you want to start a business but you don't have liquidity and you don't ask people around for money. You have many different reasons why your personal credit is required. And this is not even including the fact that you would probably need a decent score to get a rental. Credit score references are usually used to identify a good tenant. So think about the way that society and the process of credit has been standardized. These things are essential for us as users of personal credit on a day-to-day basis to understand where we stand, right? So if you think about it very carefully, personal credit has become such an instrumental tool in our day-to-day living that a lot of individuals out there, when it comes to actually realizing that, and when it comes to actually materializing a solid credit score, they do so many different weird and iffy things. They try to go after shortcuts. They go after all these type of AUs. They go after all these type of trade lines. They go after all these type of credit repair agencies. The reality of the matter is, you have to recognize where you stand. You have to recognize what are you willing to do, what are you willing to sacrifice, and how much of that sacrifice are you willing to go to the extent of. Let me give you some context. A lot of you guys are starting your credit repair journey and you're looking at a lot of different videos. I'm assuming you landed in this video because you're learning about personal credit. Hopefully you are. And through this concept, you come across individuals that you have to categorize and say, yeah, this person seems like they know what they're talking about. This person, they have a lot of users and subscribers, so they must be legit. Or that person seems to know exactly the exact terms that I'm looking for. The reality is that decision is up to you. You have to determine what you're willing to do, who you're willing to go with. But more than the person you decide to go with when it comes to personal credit, you need to understand the baseline underwriting requirements for yourself. A baseline underwriting requirement is simply saying, hey, I'm not willing to do these type of things for myself if this isn't right. Or I'm not even going to pursue personal credit or go after an individual if they don't meet the specific criteria that are not aligned with my vision. You're thinking right now, I could care less about all these type of things because all I want is funding. All I want is a shortcut, a loophole, a gray area tactic that gets me to the right score. Materially speaking and factually speaking, from professional and personal experience, these shortcuts, they don't last. And although it's instant gratification, they're nice and it feels good to know that there are certain things out there that align with a bubble way of thinking. Sure, it sounds good and satisfying at the beginning. But here's the thing, it doesn't last. Right? You guys have to learn the mindset and the framework of working on your personal credit with context in reference to how things would last. With context in reference to what are some of the financial moves you need to make to standardize the process of raising your credit score altogether. Imagine this. You guys are running the way you are. You're looking after shortcuts. You're going after the next shiny object thing when it comes to personal credit. You're looking for all sorts of different programs out there. But not one of these programs are aligned with your vision. Because these are all gray area shortcuts, gimmicks, things that are going to not give you the right instrument of change that's necessary specifically. Not just to get the right score, right? But also to maintain that score through and through. There needs to be an evolution in our mindset when it comes to personal credit. This channel was built around financial transformation, and the goal of that financial transformation was to give you guys context in reference to, let's start with personal credit as a challenge to get those sorted out, fixed, remove the negatives. Let's enhance, let's build credit together. Let's educate ourselves through that process. I initially started this for my banking partners. I wasn't doing this channel for you guys. Obviously, I'm super happy we're doing it for you guys now. But initially, when I started this journey, It was to document my journey in personal credit, but not just for myself, for my client base, for the institutional way of thinking, for standardizing a way to get it done properly. You guys will never hear me spilling out shortcuts. Never hear me spilling out these crazy vernaculars that don't make any sense. Selling these products that just don't add up. The objective of this channel has always been, and will continuously to be, is real financial transformation. The change that you need to undergo to elevate yourself at a different level. This is a talk we needed to have. Most of you guys will probably skip the video, and some of you guys will stick around. And hopefully those who have skipped it later soon realized the mistake, came back, and are listening to this now. The goal, the collective goal, the financial transformation to elevate you at a higher level starts with, what am I going to standardize, right? If I'm going to do personal credit, is this going to be the last credit repair of my life? Is this going to be the evolution of me and financial evolution where credit has been resolved? Now it's about enhancing the bankable relationship, taking my financial realm to the next level. Building those relationships where credit is readily available for me to do anything I want with it, but I'm using it in a very intelligent and effective way, hopefully. Are these things considerations of the future, of what it should look like? These are some of the elements that we need to consider. Because quite frankly, if we're not, and we're not thinking about these type of things, then we ourselves are to blame for what's to come, right? You're here because you want to learn, you want to evolve. You're here because you're looking to create an evolution of mindset, but also financial transformation. What does that simply mean? Better credit, better financial decisions, more enhanced funding, long-term financial relationships and bank relationships, better lifestyle, which I humbly want for you guys, and more happiness. Happiness comes from being content with oneself. And if you're constantly running for the next shortcut, and you're trying to fix your personal credit, and you're stuck, and you're trying to shop around for the best rates out there, perhaps the craziest thing and with the biggest audience out there, you're not doing this for yourself anymore. You're chasing for the hype, you're chasing for instant gratification, like a band-aid on top of your scar. You need that surgery. Sometimes the worst tasting medicine is what we need to get healed so that we can move on and live a better, prosperous, and fruitful and meaningful life. This is the same for your personal credit. Treat it as an individual. Think about it in the frame of mind that I'm going to give you guys. Treat your personal credit as an individual. There are certain damages that are happening, and instant gratification shortcuts are just simply band-aids. If you knew what I know in terms of context of personal credit, and by the way, a course that I've designed specifically to get you into the frame of mind the way I see it, and the highest order of learning personal credit has always been here for you guys. It's in the description of this video, The Ultimate Personal Credit Mastery. The goal of this course was not to give you guys iffy shortcuts and stuff like that. It's to take you exactly to know exactly how underwriters think. The system, the accreditation, the compliance, the mechanism of how to leverage this information and knowledge base to elevate yourself to personal credit standards that are meaningful. But if you're going through that evolution, and if you're looking for that evolution, you need to seriously consider these things. You need to consider taking your personal credit journey in a manner that evolves with your mindset. Your financial realm, their evolution is there, it's considered, and you guys are growing, and you're creating meaningful change, and you're happy with that, and you're content with yourself, right? So this is not a typical credit-related video that I would do, simply because there was really not much for me to give you guys aside from this specific solid advice moving forward. I'm going to break down a lot of stuff for you guys in the personal credit space, in the financial space, but I wanted to build a community. And I'm super happy that you guys are here with me and you joined. And a lot of us, we're constantly looking for the best solution out there. But again, I wanted to build a community where we can all thrive together, right? And I want you guys to be with me, meet me at least halfway through, and make the right decisions when it comes to your personal credit. I'm not selling a lot of stuff here. This is not a sales pitch. I genuinely want you guys to benefit, hence the reason I put my course out there. And it's on you to take it. I'm not going to tell you, go do it today. It's today only this price and so on and so forth. I did that for all access pass, right? I'll give you all my courses for a very limited time because I want individuals to benefit from that. There's plenty enough time to do that. But the reality of it is I'm comfortable, right? I don't have to sell you things to survive on it, because I legitimately, if you looked me up and you look at the businesses that I have, the capital institutions that I own with my partners, we're doing big things. But sometimes, the consumer credit realm affects all business owners, everybody. So this education was necessary from way back when. And this is the platform I want us to be part of. The business credit thing, that's also good. But end result is optimal financing comes from personal credit evolution. So my goal with you guys was always to take you to that meaningful level, to take you to a level where you can actually evolve with me, but also your education can evolve, the decision making can evolve, your prosperity can evolve, your happiness can evolve, right? These are some of the things I wanted us to do and talk about today. Now, although it's not a personal credit related video, it is very much connected to the future of how things are going to be. And hopefully down the road, see you guys be part of this comments in the videos saying, hey, look, I tried this is working. Here's my life right now. Let's discuss other evolutionary topics in financial transformation. And I'm willing to do that. So I'm going to put out content and perhaps on how to increase your income. I've seen a comment lately that asked about that. We can discuss all these type of things. The issue is, when you're thinking about evolving with your income, financial responsibility evolves there as well, because now we're making more. We should be effectively using that capital to grow our wealth, to prosper, and to organize our life in a manner that is very, very systematic. Systematic organization with financials means that you'll have a balance in your life that will enable the aspect of harvesting your wealth so that you can evolve in that as well. We're going to teach you all that stuff coming up. But I just wanted to shoot out this quick video. I want to connect it with you guys one-on-one on these things that we're always constantly running after. The shiny object about the next best thing, the evolution, the crazy shortcuts, the trade lines, all these black cards and all sorts of stuff. All this is irrelevant, right? All this, it doesn't matter. What matters is what you want. Deep down, what do you want? You want good credit. Why do you want good credit? Perhaps because there was issues in the past that you have to fix. And if that's the case, it's not about good credit anymore. It's about mental and financial evolution. We're going to get there with the good credit. But this is the last time we're going to fix our personal credit together. I don't benefit from you guys coming back again and again trying to fix your credit. I benefit from you guys fixing your credit, elevating your financial status, talking with me, and evolving to do bigger and greater things where I can help you be part of things. That's my plan. It always has been. But I just wanted to share this on one-on-one because it's an important message that I think I haven't really gotten down to discussing with you guys. And I wanted to do it today because I felt it was necessary, because I've seen a lot of people put a lot of complaints online. Different individuals discussing their concerns, legitimately so. Different individuals expressing their frustrations. So this is my message to you. If you're here, if you're listening, hopefully sticking to this point. There's a whole lot of it ahead of us, a good amount of things that are coming. I want you to be part of this financial transformation. Think deeper. And if you really want to learn personal credit, owe it to yourself to sign up for the Ultimate Personal Credit Mastery. It's going to help you. It's an evolutionary course. It's always being updated. But more than that, take it upon yourself to say, this is the final straw. We're going to fix my credit. We're going to evolve. We're going to go into funding. We're going to do the better and better, greater things that'll inherently make me happier and content with everything I got going on, so that I can harvest myself to fulfill all the things I want to do in the future. And this is necessary. So I hope this video helped you guys out. If it did, don't forget to destroy that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new here. We teach you about personal credit, wealth building, financial transformation, and so much more when it comes to financial services. And with that said, this is definitely your guide and mentor, Ali Tarafdar. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Bye for now.